Hello everyone, I'm Mohammad Yunus, currently an undergraduate student from Government Engineering College Idukki. So here we are going to discuss about the topic watchdog timer. What is actually a watchdog timer? Okay, so let's look. Most embedded systems need to be self-reliant. It is not usually possible to wait for someone to reboot if software hangs. Okay, so that's the important line. So we can't depend upon a specific thing for the whole time. Okay, we can't actually. So what happens if our phone get switched off? We will switch it on. Okay, there's a human interaction. So what happens if there is no human interaction and we have to turn that thing on? So what will we do? Okay, so what is actually a watchdog timer is a watchdog timer is a piece of hardware that can be used to automatically detect software anomalies and reset the processor if any occurred. So what is actually a watchdog timer is doing? It will automatically detect the software anomalies. Okay, if there is any kind of software bugs or any kind of issues, it will automatically detect it, and it will reset the processor if any occurred. Okay, so it will reset the processor, so it will start from the beginning. Okay, so it will automatically detect if there is any issues or bugs. Okay, so watchdog times are commonly found in embedded systems and other controlled equipment where human cannot easily access the equipment. Okay, so when there is no human interaction, we have to reboot the systems. Okay, so if there is no human interaction, how will we do that? We can use a watchdog timer. It will be much clearer if you see this slide. So here we have a watchdog, a microcontroller, a reset signal, kick watchdog, time count, and a clock signal. So what is actually happening here? In this slide, I just changed the watchdog block with a dog's image. So just imagine a condition in which a dog started to bark at you. So what happens? What will you do if a dog just started to bark at you? So what happens? I hope you won't say that you would run. So let's say in this view, so assume that this is not microcontroller, this is you. So you just wave at him, or you would just threaten him by showing your hands up, and or might just like you would throw a stone at him. So at specific interval you have to show him like you are just threatening him, so he won't bite you, right? So he won't bite you because what, you are just threatening him at specific intervals. So what happens if you don't threaten him? He will come at you and he will bite you, right? That's the same thing that is happening in this watchdog timer. So when microcontroller is giving a specific signal or a reset signal in specific interval, the watchdog won't reset the microcontroller. So if the system is working very conditionally or very in efficient way, the microcontroller or the controller will definitely send what, a particular signal or particular reset signal to this watchdog. So what happens when it stops sending the signal? The watchdog will reset a signal, gives us reset signal to the controller. So when will a watchdog will send a reset signal? Only when for example, just assume for every 1 second the microcontroller will send a signal to this watchdog. Okay, but just send a reset signal to this watchdog. So what happens if this microcontroller doesn't send a signal? So there will be a timeout count. Okay, if the timer count is 5 seconds, after reaching 5 seconds, if the watchdog doesn't got any kind of signal from microcontroller, it will automatically initiate a reset signal and it will send that signal to microcontroller. So what happens when a reset signal is passed to a microcontroller? It will get really restarted, right? The microcontroller will initiate it from the starting position. It will get just initiated to the 0th position, so it will start it again as a new thing. So here is a booting system is actually happening. Okay, so there is no human interactions here. So that's the thing, that's the working of watchdog timer. So what happens actually is when a microcontroller does not pass or does not transmit a signal or reset signal in a specific interval, the watchdog will automatically initiate the reset signal and it will automatically reset the microcontroller by sending a signal. Okay, so that is the working of watchdog. I hope you understand that. Let's look at the application in space props. So in space props, you know that in such kind of things we can't actually go there and reboot the system all time, right? Not in the all time we can't actually go there. It is not actually practical, right? So we have to depend upon this kind of uh, things like a watchdog timer to reboot the system. Okay, so what happens if some kind of software failure happens in space props? It will automatically generate a reset signal to the controller, so and it will initiate from the beginning. So that is actually happening here. Okay, so when there is a less human interaction happening, we can use this watchdog timer. Okay, so thank you for watching the video. Thank you.